Ooh, today, everybody, we have a pile of packages arriving from Whatnot. I guess we'll just get started with this one here, and if I'm gonna be honest, I think this one's coming in from Sully. He, if you don't know, streams on Twitch all the time, but he also has an amazing collection because he used to work over at Funko, so he's got stuff sometimes I've never even seen before. And now I am really excited to get into this because I actually have two packages from him today, and oh, look at this. I love when he does things like this. It's a post-it note that says, "Top Pops, thanks so much for your purchase." I mean, hey, you're selling cool stuff, I'm gonna buy it. And anyways, let's get into what we have here. And if I'm gonna be honest, I've ordered a couple things from him, so I don't really know which one it is. But let's find out together. Oh, this was one for my brother. I had seen that it was up, but I hadn't seen it in a long time. And so I asked him if he wanted me to pick it up, and he said, sure. It is the DC, I believe is a villain. I'm not exactly sure. No one would know better than I would, but it is Owlman, a Hot Topic exclusive. Now, to be honest here, I'm actually really excited about this figure because I remember it releasing and I totally missed out on it, and then when I went back, it was sold out. And I believe it's the only time we've ever got Owlman as a pop, so that's why I thought it was a cool one that he had it up, and Noah was really excited about it because he's been reading a lot more comics recently, so perfect. You know what? I don't think I've ever seen this figure this close up. I'm loving the blue eyes, as well as the way they did the cape on the back to almost look like feathers, and the way they did the feathers all over the helmet. That is some great detail. All right, now, while I'm getting into the next package here, I do have to let you guys know that Whatnot is the sponsor of today's video, because as you can tell, I am on there all the time buying collectibles. Like, literally, these 3 boxes are what, from maybe like the last month or so? And the cool thing is you don't just have to buy pops on there. They have literally everything. Shoes, clothing, trading cards, you name it. I, of course, just go on there all the time for Funko Pops because that is my main collectible. And if you guys want to try it out for the first time, you can go through my link in the description down below to get $20 off your first purchase. You can pick up something like I've got here, or like I said, whatever you want, because they have pretty much anything you can think of. And now, everyone, let's get into this one here, which I believe is the second package from Sully. I also have the other one is from Wasatch Pops, so I don't really know which one's which because I took all the labels off, so we're just figuring this out as we go, but this seems to be like the same packing as Sully, so I'm gonna assume it's him. And it is, yes, this is the other Sully package. Oh my gosh, he gave me another post-it note in here too. It says, "Top Pops, you are the best. Thanks so much for the support and keep up the amazing work." Well, this one is even fancier than the last. I mean, you just keep one-upping yourself. And now, everybody, let's get into the two that I got. There's one in here for me, but then also one in here for Noah again, because Sully a while back did an entire DC stream. That's where I got the, well, Owlman, just over here. But then I was also able to get, check this one out, the DC Legion of Collectors, which was like a collectible box that you could get, almost like a subscription. Like, does anybody remember Loot Crate? Those types of things. And anyways, inside were different Funko Pops that you could get, as well as other collectibles that Funko created. But one of them was this Batman the Animated Series Mr. Freeze. It's the only way that you could get him for the animated series, which I thought was kind of crazy, but of course it made people want to buy the box. I never did get one though, because they didn't ship to Canada for some reason. There was like some of them that did and some of them didn't. If you've been watching the videos for probably almost a decade now, you would know that I used to get the Disney one. That one was called Disney Treasures, but yeah, I never did get into the DC ones as they released. So I've been slowly going back and picking up random ones. Like I got Plastic Man a little while ago, and now to have the Mr. Freeze, it really is cool. And now here's the thing, it is going to Noah, so it's not staying down here in my collection, but I can always go grab it if we need it for a video. And I've also got to say, Pop arrived in perfect condition. I always like to see that whenever I'm checking out packages, and Sully did an amazing job here. Okay, now, the other one here. This one's really exciting. If you guys don't know, I have a lot of Batman Funko Pops. We should do my Batman collection eventually. I just always get so nervous about it because of the amount that I have. But this next one that we've got here is another Batman for my collection. It was exclusive to just a store that I went to recently, actually, over in New York City, Midtown Comics. This here is the Thrill Killer Batman, and I see this one a lot without the sticker on it, but when he had it with that exclusive sticker, I wanted to go for it a lot more, because I don't know why, for some reason, some of them just don't have it on the front. I would assume it has something to do with it maybe being like an overseas exclusive. Perhaps Australia got it, or somewhere in the UK, and it's of course not Midtown, so they just didn't give him a sticker. But I think it is so much cooler that it actually came from the New York City store. This is just so amazing. And if you take a look on the back, you can actually see like the Thrill Killer comic cover, which is really neat that they included it. This also looks like that original Batman mold, which I did a little video on a while ago too, where they have made so many different versions of Batman with this exact character model here, because you can tell by the way they do the belt and how they look like little envelopes. I don't know, this is just something that I get excited about, and anyways, this is just such a cool one to add to the collection. Sully, thanks for selling it. Now, everybody, we have this larger box here coming in from Wasatch Pop. I'm gonna be completely honest with you guys. I don't remember what I purchased. It's one of those things where it's been a bit, so as soon as I open it up, I'll figure it out. And I don't know why I'm blanking on this. It's gonna come to me as soon as I see it, but yeah, for some reason, it's not coming to me right now. Alrighty, I am opening the box. Let's find out. I see one of the characters on the box. Oh, right. Okay, now I remember. These are some amazing figures, and funny enough, some more also for Noah, because I don't know why, we were getting a lot of them in a row. We'll get into these ones in a second. I want to start with this one here, because it's probably the craziest out of the bunch that I got. If you'd like to take a look, everyone, of course we do. This here is the 9,500 piece Dunharrow King from Lord of the Rings. It was a glow-in-the-dark one that you could only get through the limited edition system, and I don't know why. I was like, it'll be up there for a bit, and then it sold out before I could purchase it. So I picked it up through Mason just because he had it available, it was in perfect condition, and I needed this for the collection. So a really cool pop, and I love those translucent bits. If you guys know, I'm a sucker for him. The way the beard looks as well as the hand, and the way that he's got like his rib cage through it, it's crazy. Now, the other ones that we have inside of here, they actually go together and go really well with that Mr. Freeze, because it is two more Batman the Animated Series figures. Let's see what we have going on. Oh, yes. These are great. So, we have Bane. This is, come on, just such a classic suit. I believe the animated series was from like the 90s and stuff. So yeah, this is definitely one of those like 2D animated shows. And Funko actually did a really great job translating that to a 3D figure. Sometimes they can get a little awkward. I'm looking at you, Peter Griffin. They actually didn't continue the Family Guy line, probably because of how weird they look. But hey, they've been doing better recently, and I like that. Now, the other one that I've got, though, check this out, is again Batman the Animated Series, but we have Scarecrow, and this, honestly, might be one of my favorite villain designs for the show. I also really like Phantasm, which there was a limited edition one that came out. I was not able to get it, so I'll probably have to get it through Whatnot, but that is totally okay with me. I mean, here's the thing. I would have liked to get it on Funko.com, but the good news is there will be lots of sellers that have it up through Whatnot. It's easy to purchase. If you want to see the back of the box with all of the other characters as well, there we go. A pretty good variety, and I would love to get Clayface eventually. That is one that I don't have yet, but it would be really neat to see. Oh, and hold on, I forgot about this. Mason, you also included your stickers. So, over at Wasatch Pop, there's a thing that he has going on right now where he's trying to complete his collection. He started at $0, and he's working his way up to getting, I believe, just like all of the characters that he's wanted for his collection, you know, for a long time. And so, I actually got one of the stickers. I wonder which one completed his collection, because the figures that he's using from the challenge, he gives you this sticker. So it's either probably Bane or Scarecrow, or maybe both, I don't know. But then he also sent over, look at these here, a Wasatch Pop magnet and sticker. And well, anyways, everybody, there we go. That is all of the pops that I have for you today. If you guys want to check out Whatnot for yourself, go through the link in my description down below to get $20 off your first purchase. Literally, use it for whatever you want on the app. It does not matter to me. But seriously, hope you guys enjoyed. Have a great one, and I'll see you tomorrow!